Let me be very clear about critical race theory. Number one, it has been around for a very long time, but it has been trapped in the minds of the social scientists who, frankly, do not work in the real world, and they sit around and they theorize and they analyze history. And I'm not saying there's not I'm not saying they have no validity in our country. I do not want to say that. What I want to say is that they've spent their lives looking at American history, controlling for race. So they don't look at American history and look at all the nuances of American history, from the founding, through the Civil War, through Reconstruction, through Jim Crow, through the Civil Rights era, through the post-Civil Rights era, into modern America. They don't look at all factors. What they do is they control for the factor of race. I think critical race theory kind of got out the bag. They actually didn't want that to be found. You have to understand that, and this is not me, this is actually Chris Rufo, who's been doing he's done the leading work on this. What was found out is that in your diversity and inclusion seminars have basically turned into critical race theory working groups. That's what happened. Mm-hmm. That's going back 5-6 years. They did not want this to become the issue it's become in 2021. They did not. They got found out. They got caught with their hand in the cookie jar, essentially.
And by they, you mean the Democrats?
The left.
The left.
Not the Democrats, the left. The left did not want this kind of to be what it is. That's why so many of them are walking it back now. Oh, it's not what you think. Oh, no, we're not teaching kids specifically, even though there are examples in different schools around the country. Yep. Oh, no, it's not the military. We're just reading Kendi's book. That's what the chair of the Joint Chiefs said the other day. He's just reading the book. I think it's okay. Because when the Joint Chiefs has to do diversity and inclusion workshops, who do you think they're doing them with? Mm-hmm. They're not doing them with you. The best thing that could have ever happened for critical race theory is you wouldn't have heard about it for another 10 years. That's, if I'm gonna be blunt, that's really what they wanted to have happen. They did not want people to know the elements. They did not want people to know about the triangle, the pyramid of white supremacy.